Imagine you're walking near a quiet lake. The water is still, the air is hot, and suddenly, you see something strange. A perfectly preserved bird, frozen like a statue. Not just one, but dozens of animals turned into stone, their bodies eerily intact, as if time itself had stopped. Is this some kind of ancient curse, a horror movie scene, or something even stranger? Welcome to Lake Natron in Kenya, where the water is so extreme, it can literally mummify animals. But how does it happen? And is this lake as deadly as it seems? Stick around because this mystery is wilder than you think. Lake Natron is not your typical lake. It's one of the world's most alkaline lakes, with a pH level as high as 10.5, almost as strong as bleach. The water is so concentrated with sodium carbonate and other minerals that it can burn the skin of animals and even preserve their bodies after death. That's right, this lake doesn't just kill, it mummifies. Now, here's where things get weird. Birds and bats flying over the lake sometimes crash into the water, either blinded by the lake's reflective surface or simply exhausted. Once they fall in, nature takes over. The lake's extreme alkaline composition quickly dehydrates the bodies, and over time, the high mineral content hardens them, making them look like stone statues. Photographer Nick Brandt captured haunting images of these perfectly preserved animals, making the world wonder, is this a real-life Medusa's curse? You'd think nothing could survive here, right? Well, think again. Lake Natron is actually home to millions of flamingos. These birds thrive in the salty, hot waters because their tough skin and specialized glands allow them to filter out the toxic elements. In fact, this lake is one of the most important breeding grounds for lesser flamingos in the world. So, while it's a death trap for most animals, for flamingos, it's a paradise. Now, here's the big question. If this lake can turn animals into stone, what happens if a human falls in? The truth is, you won't turn to stone instantly. Sorry to disappoint horror fans. But prolonged exposure to the water can cause severe burns and irritation. Even just touching the lake's surface can leave behind a chalky residue due to its extreme mineral content. In other words, this is not the place for a casual swim. So how did Lake Natron become one of the world's strangest lakes? The answer lies in volcanic activity. The surrounding region is filled with volcanoes, and over thousands of years, minerals from volcanic ash have accumulated in the water, creating this alkaline nightmare. And with temperatures reaching 60 degrees Celsius, 140 degrees Fahrenheit in some areas, it's one of the harshest environments on Earth. So what do you think? Is Lake Natron a natural wonder or a terrifying death trap? Would you ever visit this eerie lake? Or would you keep a safe distance? Let me know in the comments. And if you love discovering the world's craziest, most mind-blowing facts, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode of This Is Why.